I was watching that.
Thank you.
And I was crying and crying and crying. It was absolutely beautiful. Were you surprised to get through, to win?
I was absolutely astonished.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I never thought I'd make it this far. It was all a bit of a dare to start with, you know.
Was it?
Yes, I know. Yeah. I thought I might get on the telly once.
It was fantastic. Yeah. And you said you were singing it for your late wife, Joan.
Yes.
And you were married for 66 years.
Yeah.
Just tell me about that song, about how a soldier would sing, because you were a soldier.
Yes, of course. Well, it's significant too, because next week sees the 75th anniversary of D-Day.
Absolutely.
And it's a sort of song, well, it was made famous during the war.
So, you joined the army at age 15.
Yes.
You met Joan when you were posted up to County Durham.
County Durham, that's right.
And she was a County Durham girl.
Yes, she was indeed, yeah.
And you fell in love.
Well, we did, yes. Yeah, at the camp dance.
Oh.
Yeah, she shouldn't have been there because her dad didn't want her to go out with soldiers.
Uh-oh.
I don't blame him.
Well, you didn't do a bad job of it, did you?
No, that's right.
So 6 years, and you were saying about We'll Meet Again, you had to leave Joan for how long? What was the longest
2
period?
years. We were married on what they call embarkation leave, which my regiment had been warned for Korea. So we moved south from Durham, and we decided to get married on embarkation leave, which is 2 weeks leave before you actually get on the ship. And people wondered whether it was a good idea, because, you know, let's face it, you might not make it.
Absolutely.
Her own dad came back from the First World War minus an arm, so, you know, that might happen. But however, it all panned out. And I saw her 2 years later, after being in Korea.
2 years apart.
Yes, yes.
It's a long time.
And instead of coming home, my regiment was posted to Hong Kong. And we were...
Where had you been for 2 years?
Korea.
In Korea.
Korean War, yes, yeah. So we say the regiment was posted to Hong Kong. Instead of coming home, we stayed another 2 years abroad then, and we were allowed to bring our wives out free. Now, nobody travelled by air those days. It was all on a ship.
How long did that take?
A month.
Wow.
So here's this girl, because she's only 19 then, I think, from a small mining village, never having been further than the coast before. Scarborough, I think, was the furthest she'd ever been. Yeah. Coming all halfway around the world on a troop ship.
That's amazing. And you had an incredible life together. And last night, obviously, we heard you singing this beautiful song, together with all your friends.
Yes,
from Chelsea Country. And you and Joan, singing was a big part of your life.
Oh, my word, yeah. She had a very fine alto voice. So after, when I retired from the army, we moved to Norfolk. And we both belonged to an operatic society there. And so we sang all the time. All the time. And danced, of course.
Oh, because you met at the camp dance.
That's right, yeah. We're always dancing, always. And if you looked at the projections on the back of the stage, there was a couple of pictures of us dancing, actually.
And Joan only passed away 2 years ago.
Yes.
And I know that you say that you still say good morning to her.
Of course. I have a lovely picture of her in my bedroom up on the wall. And I talk to her all the time. I told her I was going to come to see you. She rather liked you, you know.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Joan.
I talk to her all the time, as daft as it sounds, but...
it's not daft, Colin.
No.
It's not daft. And it's such a wonderful story, and I know that she'd be there with you on stage, wouldn't she?
I'm sure. And she would have said at the end, you know, don't get ahead of yourself, lad.
Oh.
You know, keep your head up.
That's a very County Durham thing
Oh,
to
isn't
say.
it just, yeah.